the people. It's not about the money, it's about the people, okay? There are always ways to target better people. So if you want to increase your prices and increase your packages, think about who you are selling to. I want you to know that there are high-end buyers in every market. Sometimes I see coaches and consultants, they think, oh, there's more money over here, like the grass is greener, right? Or they think, oh, I think I'll go into this market because there's more money. Now, it's true that there are some markets where there are higher end services and it's easier to reach those people than other markets. There are some paths of least resistance. But at the end of the day, there's money in every market. It's just who you're targeting and how you're targeting them. And so I want you to think about leveling up the people that you're working with. So here's an example. If you are, for example, an executive coach, or you do some sort of leadership development for executives, okay, or individual leaders, if you could work with their teams, you could make a lot more money. You could now actually increase your fees to make a lot more money working with their teams. So it's more of a one-to-many type of approach, right? There's all kinds of ways that you can level up your people, level up the clients you're working with. If you are trying to target startups, for example, let's say you're a business coach. I work with a lot of business coaches and consultants and a lot of mindset coaches. And if you're targeting startups, you're not going to make a lot of money with them because often they don't have a lot of money, right? And so how can you target people that are more established? They're in another place, they're next level. They will have more means to pay you higher fees. And so the people make a big difference in how you can charge in your business. But again, remember, this training today is about how can you get to 300K without doing more, Well, repackage your services, raise your prices. That was number one. Number two is work with better people, work with better clients, right? Work with better clients at higher fees. And so it makes it, you don't have to do any more. People often think, here's something that goes on in people's minds. They think, well, if I charge 10 times more, I have to do more work. I have to put in more time. No, no, no. This is not about a time for money type of model. Kim, the client that I just told you about a few minutes ago, that was selling something for $1,797, when she closed the 40K client, and actually I think they're about to become a 50K, or maybe they just did because they added on another $10,000 workshop with her. When she closed them, she only works with them 2 hours a month. It's a team though. It's a team. That's the difference, right? And even her 20K client, she works with that client 1 hour a month. And so it's not about more time. In fact, when you're working with higher end buyers, they actually require less time. They're less energy. They are, you don't have to handhold them a lot of times. So they actually require less time. All right. So think about this when you're trying to figure out who are my people that are going to pay me these bigger prices. Because again, this is about scaling your business without doing more. I'm not about, again, the hustle and the grind. It's about putting the right strategies in place to really leverage your time, not give away all of your profitability. So like make huge profits and, you know, really make a lot of money. All right. Shift number 3 and the third P is positioning. Positioning is how you show up online, and even when you're out and about, even if you're speaking or networking, positioning is that outside perception that people have of you and your brand and what you do. Are you credible? Are you an authority? Do you really know what you're doing? Do you have results? Can they see social proof? Have you written books? All of those things become part of positioning. Are you a thought leader? Are you an influencer? All of those things become part of positioning. But here's the other part of positioning that a lot of people miss out on. See a lot of people out there doing all the stuff, but at the end of the day, I can't really tell who you're for. You look like a jack of all trades. You don't have your message dialed in. It's not really relevant for higher end clients. And so you end up doing a lot of stuff that doesn't get results. So your positioning also should show your expert position. It should show who you are in the market, why you're the expert, what you're the expert at, and exactly what you do and how you help people. Positioning also shows people that you know what you're doing through education. I'm actually doing it with you right now, right? I haven't cookie cuttered somebody else's stuff here. These are things that I've learned and kind of put together on my own, and I'm teaching them to you because this is what I do and what I teach my clients. And so this is also part of positioning, showing up with credibility and authority and letting people see that you know what you're doing. But you have to also look like the expert. You can't just say you're an expert. You have to look like an expert. We are visual people, right? And so you have 3 seconds for someone online to make a decision about whether you're relevant for them, whether you're somebody they should check out, or whether you're not. And so strong positioning has to fall into that 3-second rule. All right. If you can't grab the right person's attention in 3 seconds and pull them in and let them start going deeper into what you're all about, if it's something that they want, then you're missing opportunity. All right. So positioning is the 4th P. Just changing your positioning so often, it's unbelievable, can all of a sudden start bringing you in better clients, and it can start bringing you more clients. When I start working with a coach or a consultant who's been out there doing a lot of stuff, and maybe their business is just stuck at that 6 figures, and we change their positioning, so often, I can't even tell you how often, they have these high-end buyers and people sitting in their audience, but these people don't even think that they're for them because they have weak positioning. So without even doing more except changing up a few things, some messages, and just changing up some content and doing some things like that, all of a sudden, these buyers start showing up. Well, this is how you can make more money without doing more, right? Do the 3-second rule for yourself, or have a friend do it, or have someone, you all are connected on here. Go check out each other's profiles and get some feedback in 3 seconds. Can you tell who I'm for, what I do, how I help, and just, is that really clear? Is that clear? And then do I have everything else to back that up? If you could check me out across all channels, you're going to see the same thing over and over and over again. I had to laugh. One of my clients said, "Ann, you kind of say the same thing over and over and over again." And I said, "I know. That's because that's what I do. That's what I'm an expert at." Now, sure, there's lots of little things that go into what I do, right? But my big overall method is the same thing. It's the same thing. So you need to be seen that way too, so that it's very clear what you do and who you help. All right. Are we tracking this? By the way, if you want some help, you can book a call at acarden.com. I would love to have a conversation with you to help you scale and get those high-end clients and scale without doing more. I'm all about leverage and loving your life and, really spending less time in your business, keeping your business simple.